I love you, it's you I adore. And every new day, I love you some more. I do. Do you want to read a story with me? Sometimes she's like, okay, that's cool, you can hold me. And then at other times, she's like, no, give me my space. Ladybug girl can run as fast as the wind. And then she'll just have those moments where she opens her eyes and she looks at you and she sees you. And even if she can't smile or laugh anymore, you know that she's in there, and it's everything. Adelaide is diagnosed with infantile spasms.
Hey, Jason, my boy.
Really innocuous word for a really intense and horrible form of pediatric epilepsy.
Sort of out of nowhere, in May of 2016, I was contacted about auditioning for Hamilton. As my daughter is being diagnosed with epilepsy, I am also going to be Alexander Hamilton in the biggest musical that has ever been written.
We moved halfway across the country to Chicago. In hindsight, it was the best thing that could have happened to us. It wasn't until we found Dr. Marchicelli at Rush that we found like we had a medical home.
I said, you've come to the right place. A pediatric epileptologist is not only to be able to control the seizures as best it can, but more importantly, to ensure that these children can achieve the maximal quality of life.
He looks at Adelaide and he takes her hand and he says, we have a lot of work to do, little lady. And I almost just burst into tears because finally I felt like we had a doctor who got it. And here was a doctor who was going to fight with us and for her. And that meant more to me than any prescription or order for a test, just to know that we'd found a fighter.
He would always talk about the medicine, but he would talk about, more importantly, there's a child there, and our daughter is there somewhere, and he's gonna dig in there and try to find her. Told Dr. Marchicelli one time, I said, hey man, I do appreciate how, like the special relationship we have, and I know it's because like I'm Hamilton, and I get it. Then I talked to some of the other patients, they were like, oh, that's how he is with us too. I said, okay, that's cool. No, that's, I get it, you know.
The social worker at Rush found out that I was taking care of Adelaide on my own. She went out of her way to make sure that we were getting the help in our home that we needed, because she realized that Adelaide was going to receive the best care if everyone in our home was healthy as well.
Hamilton's important. I'm honored and humbled to have been given the opportunity to say these words and be this person on stage. The other thing that I am honored to do is to be Miguel as Hamilton and say, let's talk about epilepsy. Let's talk about the needs of amazing places like Rush. My job requires me to cry. I'm almost at 1,000 performances now. In those moments where sadness takes over, I actually think of my daughter and how hard she fights. And I think of my son and how hard he loves her. And I think of my wife, and I think of, see, right, it works really well. I think of our family, and those are the thoughts that sort of keep me moving and keep me going and keep me from falling apart.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I do. I love you, I love you, I love you, it's true. I love you, it's you I adore. And every new day, I love you some more.